Hello, everybody. My name is Parry Casto.
And I am Brett Deffinger.
Together, we're in a band called KeKe.
And we are Appalachian musicians and filmmakers.
Yeah. The music you're hearing, this is the intro music to our movie Happy 90th Birthday, which just recently premiered at the Appalachian Film Festival in Huntington, West Virginia.
And the movie actually started as a music album.
Fun fact.
That evolved into a film, which actually started as a different album that we recorded and put to the side, and then started making some new tracks and then some videos, and then we ended up with a 41-minute feature-length film.
It's pretty wild. We just kept on pushing through. Each time we'd feel like we get kind of close to completion on the project, we were never completed. Brett just kept on saying, well, you know what? We're done with the album. Let's maybe make 5 music videos. And I was like, oh, shit. Yeah, let's do that. Let's push on through. And then once we pushed on through and made the 5 videos, we were starting to think about, well, let's make this thing like a full-fledged movie after 19 minutes, right?
Yeah, I think it's 18 or 19 minutes of music.
Like, well, heck, we can make this thing feature-length, maybe.
I mean, what else do we have to do?
And we also thought, anymore, you got to really stand out from the pack.
Sure.
You got to do things that are taking a few more risks, and when you come out with a little bit more fanfare, more heads will turn a little bit.
And how many low budget creators do you see doing things like this? Taking an album, making a full movie out of it. Some big budget people, some major label stuff. You'll see the videos, the extended 20-30 minute videos, but the way we've made kind of a narrative feature film out of it with a beginning, middle, end, and we tell a full story, it's pretty unique.
I think it's pretty unique. So we're doing this thing that's called Vinylthon, and we're at a part of WVYL radio station, which supports college students in radio. So here's a sweeper for you guys.
This is launch control.
WVYL Vinyl Radio is coming. Get ready for something unprecedented. From April 13th through 17th, 2026. Let's go! We're launching a limited-time pop-up radio station celebrating the warmth of vinyl and the true art of radio.
The roots of where music came from.
There's nothing like vinyl.
You've never heard anything like it before. Legendary DJs, special guest artists, and human-chosen music all coming together for one incredible week. And it's all to raise funds for young people who want to work in radio after graduation. We are fueling radio's future. Don't miss this historic on-air event. WVYL Vinyl Radio. Streaming only at live365.com and vinylthon.com.
Yeah, so we got this opportunity to do this through a Marshall professor. His name's Rob Quick, and actually we kind of pitched him the idea of our film, Happy 90th Birthday, and if there was any kind of potential for us to have the movie screened on campus. And things had been really hectic with him, and he wasn't able to really do that. But the idea of what we did and how we started this thing with, 5 songs and then 5 videos and then turned it into a movie really piqued his interest. He was also involved with Vinylthon, and he asked us if we'd like to do an hour slot, a 59-minute slot. So we definitely jumped at the opportunity.
Yeah, so just to get into how this project came about a little bit, going back, 3 years now, Parry and I have been making music together and been great friends for, over 20 years. And he introduced me to the band Ween a long time ago, and we've always had a shared passion for rock and roll and Ween, and we actually have been to a bunch of Ween shows together, and we've played multiple Ween shows together in the past. So a few years ago, we were both kind of just looking for a new project, and we decided to do a Ween cover album.
We were West Virginia's #1 Ween tribute band.
That's a good way to put it. Probably West Virginia's only, but yes.
Only, but best.
Sure.
Ween tribute band.
So we learned the entire White Pepper album and performed it live, and we actually did a 2-piece kind of in the old school Ween manner with backing tracks. We made our own backing tracks.
It was pretty wild. So we haven't told you that we pretty much, both of us, exclusively create our music in GarageBand.
Absolutely.
And this, for me, was like a GarageBand kind of crash course for me to get right in there and kind of figure out all the different functions and different ways to use that DAW.
Which I've been using for 8 or 9 years now, and I've been encouraging Parry to do the same for a long time, and this was kind of our way to like, hey, let me show you how I do this and how easy this is and how
it's pretty wild.
It's just free and no budget necessary and everything you want in your pocket.
Yeah, the show that we did was fantastic. It was we did the album from start to finish, and we had our family members there, and it was just a really special time. So we'd like to play a couple songs off of White Pepper. That's what we called ourselves that night. We were just White Pepper that night.
Yeah.
That was our band name. I feel like just exactly where it's at, right? Just kind
Absolutely.
of start off with the first one.
I think I've seen 6 or 7 Ween shows, and I think almost every one they open.
Most of them they start off with this song. This is usually the kickoff song. That or Take Me Away. I've seen a couple where they do Take Me Away.
This is exactly where I'm at right now.
Here we go. Yeah, so that's a snippet of exactly where I'm at. Killer band. I mean, what can you say? They're America's. I'm going to put them as in the top 1 or 2 or 3, of course, of all time. When people say they're just a gem, And me and Brett have. It was the first. I mean, I gave you the Chocolate and Cheese album, and I think that was a pretty seminal moment in your life.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
When I got Chocolate and Cheese, it was a pretty seminal moment in my own life back in the 90s.
Yeah, you've told me.
So
I think that was why you wanted to pass that one along.
I wanted to pass that one along.
And I need to say that Parry not only introduced me to my favorite band, but also my wife. So thank you, sir.
Hey.
Thank you
for
both of those things.
Introducing favorite bands and wives to people. That's what I do.
Also want to mention, Ween, how it relates to what we do a lot.
Yeah.
They are notorious for jumping around in genres and just doing any damn thing that comes out of their mouths and brains. And that's, very much what we do as well.
They're one of the master satirist bands out there.
Absolutely.
Just chameleonic and just sharp in their critique and so many things.
But while our music doesn't necessarily sound like that, it definitely comes from the same vein. We sat down, we're not trying to create any specific sound, hit any specific genre. It's just whatever comes out.
Yeah.
If it's good, it's good. If it's bad, you toss it to the side.
Yeah, it just evokes the same spirit, I
Absolutely.
think, what else do you think? I would say Even If You Don't would be another one. If you have one that you have especially...
I'll tell you, the song that it wasn't necessarily my favorite song going in, but became one of my favorites coming out was Panty Fackler.
I love Panty Fackler.
Well, hit Panty Fackler.
Let's do it. Yeah, Panty Fackler. What a great song. It just continues to get more and more deranged as the song goes. Ween, I mean, they've tackled about every genre you can possibly think, or any sort of trope, or that's, yacht rock. That's their take on yacht rock.
Absolutely.
Any other songs? Like I said,
let's move into the record.
You want to move into the record?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. All right, so these are the 5 songs that we've created under the moniker Here KeKe, which took us forever to get that band name.
At least 2.5 years.
2.5 years to get the band name.
We probably tested out 300 different names.
Oh yeah, it was a lot. So everyone out there that's trying to find a band name, good luck.
Yeah,
because they've all been taken.
Yep.
Every single one of them. But that's all right, because then you have to really dig deep to find something that will stick. So we decided with Here KeKe, because, of course, that's what you say when you try to get a kitty cat into your house or whatever that's outside. Here KeKe.
And we both have lots of cats
we
running
both have
around
cats.
Inside and outside
now,
of our homes.
Brett, you weren't originally a cat person.
No. It took many years.
But
Roger was the
Roger.
one. He changed everything.
He warmed your heart.
Absolutely.
So the first song that we want to kick off with on the album is Godbrain. Brett, give them a little bit of background on Godbrain.
So I further than that, all of these songs came about. They're all very cinematically influenced.
Yeah.
Each of the song, whenever this is our process, we're sitting here on my couch. We get together. It started every Wednesday night. It could be other nights. It can be multiple nights a week, whatever. But it kind of started Wednesday nights for a couple hours. We'd sit down and piddle with this stuff. So we would turn on a movie in the background, and it would just kind of influence the process. Sometimes it would be a direct influence on lyrical stuff, or just little things we put in the song. Sometimes you can't even really tell. You could only know what influenced it if we told you. So Godbrain was actually Lawrence of Arabia.
Yeah, Lawrence of Arabia.
David Lean's Lawrence of Arabia. It some of that you probably wouldn't guess it, but knowing that, you can hear the influence, especially in Parry's lyrics.
Yeah, I mean, I had to, and there's a couple nods that we have lyrically or thematically with each song.
Sure.
So we didn't want it to be...
Some more on the nose than others.
More on the nose than others. We didn't want it to be any sort of outright or feel like it was a cop or anything like that. We just wanted it to be kind of a light, kind of homage, if you will, to each of these songs. Anything about the process itself, about creating the song, do you remember?
man. I don't know.
Well, so I'll let you know. So the way we create is we start usually with about 5 or 6 tracks that we create together here at Brett's. And then it's kind of like
we just kind of stack loops.
We stack loops,
Yeah.
and then maybe we'll even stack a couple like vocal things that we'll do, or guitar things sometimes will be involved. But it's kind of like a tag, you're it. And I think you started off with it.
Yeah, I think so.
And then it came back to me.
We would often do them on my phone, and then I would kind of take it and flesh it out a little bit, and then pass it to you. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we always stack those tracks and get the initial sounds together while we're in each other's presence, and then pass it back and forth. We often would write our lyrics on our own, and we'd kind of give each other our space to do what we wanted to do with that kind of the more personal touches.
Yeah, so here's Godbrain by KeKe.
All right, Godbrain.
Godbrain.
Just to confirm, I don't want to be your god.
Yeah, I know. That's what you were saying.
Too many of those run around these days.
So when we filmed this video, we did this at Summit Beer Station, was part of it. We also did some of the filming at Ducky's Auto, what would you call it? The junkyard, right? At Ducky's.
Yep.
And it was kind of unique and weird and kind of surreal in the way we made it. I was dressed up it was the last day of snow last year in Huntington, and I I'm dressed in a tux in part of it. And then we had this imagery of like Las Vegas. And it was pretty cool, I thought. It was, I mean, this was our first one, right?
Yep. No, absolutely.
So,
these were filmed in order. The videos were filmed in
all
order.
all the videos were filmed in order. So you can kind of see the progression of us taking more and more chances as we go along.
And one of the things I like the most about the film is that we actually shot in all 4 seasons in West Virginia, and it's absolutely gorgeous in all 4 seasons.
Yeah, I thought so as well. Hey, another station interruption. Let's get another WVYL. WVYL. I'm sorry.
WVYL.
YL. Sorry.
No N.
Here we go.
Want to win an exclusive Vinylthon prize pack? Every donation at vinylthon.com enters you into a daily prize drawing where you could win vinyl records and more.
That's a win, win, win.
Donate to help fuel the future of radio. Vinyl Radio.
All right, so we're going to get ready to move into the
Track 2.
track 2 on the album. That's right. So track 2 is called Erase My Head. Guess what movie we're giving homage to, everybody?
Yeah, that one's on the nose.
What is it?
That one is on the nose.
That one's on the nose, yeah. So Eraserhead, of course. David Lynch, his debut film that we definitely, in the video and the song, it's pretty surreal, like David Lynch is.
Sure.
Brett, give us a little more.
Yeah, we're both big David Lynch fans. I mean, I feel like every artist these days probably has some sort of David Lynch influence in there,
Consciously or
some.
unconsciously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is just a quirky little track that, we got pitched vocals and it's real short. I really like this one.
Yeah, I like it a lot too. It's short
we get
but sweet.
in, get out. Yeah.
I do some groaning in the song. That's the first time I've done a musical groaning.
Yeah, that's your vocal.
That's my vocal. My vocal is the groan. So enjoy this song, and we'll tell you a little bit more about how we filmed the video in the movie afterwards. So everybody, Erase My Head by Here KeKe. Erase My Head. When we filmed this video, we had Lily help out with this.
Sure, yeah.
So she helped with the cinematography, and then she also. So Lily's my daughter. She's a creative as well. She just turned 18, and she's kind of been our go-to kind of assistant.
Absolutely.
With this entire project. And
she had a heavy hand in some art design and she did some stop motion photography.
For this song, stop motion photography in the film, in the video. So she really knocked it out of the park, and I just need to shut up a lot of times when I'm around her.
Absolutely. Literally, like, you were on her about not paying enough attention. We were shooting this. It was so great. She's wandering off and she's shooting little things. We're by the train tracks and she's getting weird shots. And Parry, Lily, get over here. Come on, we got to do this.
Yeah.
And I swear to God, what she was shooting is half the video.
Oh,
I used like every one of those shots that you were nagging her about.
Yeah, I know.
Not paying enough attention to what we were doing.
I know. She's, I just, like I said, just need to let her do her thing. No, but this was a fun shoot because we did it at the train yards in Huntington, at the CSX train yards. And I found a shopping cart on the west end of Huntington and borrowed it from this guy. And it was a pretty big part of our scene. And then, of course, there's a lot more we could talk about the cream corn scene as well. So it's I didn't really, because I hadn't really got into Twin Peaks, and you had. And I guess you had kind of understood the reference, but
Sure, yeah, the Garmin Boja.
The Garmin Boja scene, yeah. So we do kind of a Garmin Boja kind of nod.
It's a full black and white video. It's the only video that's black and white. And
Yeah.
the only thing in color is I pour this cream corn into Parry's hands as payment for the items I'm purchasing from him.
Because what else would you pay
and
me in?
and the corn is in gold.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
And Michael Valentine did
Shout out Michael Valentine.
Shout out Michael Valentine helped us do that post. I mean, we had very few post things that we did via somebody else.
Yeah.
We did mainly everything, or you did mainly everything on your phone.
Yeah.
But I think this is a good moment to give you another WVYL. Real quick. I'm sorry.
R.I.P. and Godspeed, David Lynch.
Yes.
He, in my opinion, is the greatest artist to ever live. I would not be the artist I am without him.
Very influential in my world as well.
Have to shout out David Lynch.
Absolutely. Here's another bumper for you guys. Get ready.
This is launch control.
WVYL Vinyl Radio is coming. Get ready for something unprecedented from April 13th through 17th, 2026. Let's go! We're launching a limited time pop-up radio station celebrating the warmth of vinyl and the true art of radio.
The roots of where music came from.
There's nothing like vinyl.
You've never heard anything like it before. Legendary DJs, special guest artists, and human-chosen music all coming together for one incredible week. And it's all to raise funds for young people who want to work in radio after graduation. We are fueling radio's future.
WVYL,
man. Here we go. I love it. I just want to say thanks for letting us do this show. Here, KeKe, happy 90th birthday, the album and the film. We're on song 3 for the album, which is a title called
Holy Blood.
Holy Blood. Brett, give him a little bit of background.
Okay, so the film on this one was it's called Santa Sangre, which is Spanish for Holy Blood, which I just tweaked the spelling of holy to WHOLLY, like entirely blood.
And like all the other films or all the other songs that we did, this film was playing on the background while we were creating this song.
This was in the background. Alejandro Jodorowsky film, very wacky, very vivid imagery, and again transgressive. And
it's whack in all the best ways.
It's a crazy film. I highly recommend Jodorowsky. He's not for the faint of heart at times, but and I think he's probably had a questionable past. He's actually still alive.
Yeah,
but just a very highly influential film, along with Holy Mountain and El Topo, other films of his. He's a great filmmaker that everybody should check out.
So this is Holy Blood by Here KeKe.
Lose my grip, keep feeding my mind to give it just the tip. With all the things that scatter my mind, that feed my face. I'm working overtime, just living lives, feeding lies to acquainted beings, working overtime, keep coming up short. I'm close to death, and everything on my mind stays under my breath. Keep coming up short, and I'm close to death, and everything on my mind stays under my breath. Keep coming up short, and I'm close to death, and everything on my mind stays under my breath.
Holy Blood.
Holy Blood.
So this video that we made was one of the most one of the most ambitious takes that we did. We had a scene where we had the witch coven in the movie, and we'd planned this witch coven. I don't know how many different times that happened.
My wife Meg, she was a big part of this as well. And
oh yeah,
Parry's wife Marsha, they were just a big part, especially as we ramped up some of our shoots. They were a huge help, and I mean, they even did a lot of the planning of the coven stuff. And Meg kind of led the way, and
we even had a safety set director.
We even had Mr. Jared Stevens as our safety director for our pyrotechnics.
That's right. We had some pyrotechnics that I got a little out of hand with, a little too over the top.
It all worked out.
It worked out.
With a little arguing and wrangling, we dialed you in.
Yeah, I guess that's what you call it. No, that was a lot of fun. We made a whole evening of that. We had drinks, and we had some hors d'oeuvres and stuff, and it was just everyone. It's just a spirit of just friendship and everyone coming together to help be a part of the film.
Absolutely, friends, neighbors.
Yeah,
it was probably our biggest production. I think we probably had at least 12 or so on set for that one.
It was a lot of fun. And then the other part of this, we also filmed a little bit at Ritter Park and the portal scene. And then also I was in the pickleball park or pickleball court. And then, so it was a lot going on, a lot of moving parts in this.
Sure.
But yeah, we got to move on. I'm sorry. So let's hit another.
You're listening to WVYL Vinyl Radio. Vinyl Radio. Retro radio done right.
All right, song 4.
Song 4.
Yeah.
Let's see if you can guess the film on this. It's titled No Country, Old Man.
Gee, I wonder. Yeah, it's definitely the Coen brothers' seminal film. Probably their most critically acclaimed film. I would
I'd say so. And oddly enough, actually, just a cool little anecdote. There is no score to that film.
Wow.
Part of what makes it so haunting and beautiful and terrifying, like it's a lack of music. Yeah, it's famous for that.
So we
made a song about a movie with no music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How amazing. Yeah. So this was the part of the song that was really kind of divided into two halves that were distinctly yours and distinctly mine. I, being the younger soul, Parry's 9 years older than me, I took the first part, No Country, saying this is no country for me as a young person. And then the back end is Parry's Old Man. And they're just distinctly sonically and then lyrically completely, I mean, they're cohesive because of what we're talking about, but very different. And it shifts. You can feel that shift in the middle. Yeah. But y'all ready for it? This is No Country. It's the longest track by far. Track. No Country, Old Man. Here we go. By Here KeKe. American
old man. Just an old man.
No Country Old Man.
The emotional heart.
The emotional core of the record and film,
Yeah.
for sure. So we actually we have a happy 90th birthday scene in the film that bookends that video in particular because it is the emotional core of the film and record.
Yeah, without giving up too much of what that scene is, it really explores what's going on a lot with the world right now at this moment, I feel like.
Yeah, definitely the generational divide of older folks and younger folks, and we're kind of right in the middle of all that.
We're kind of right in the middle.
I mean, you're hard.
I'm a little bit hard,
You're hard Gen X. I'm hard millennial,
Yeah.
and we kind of do, in a lot of ways, represent the younger and older generations. Yeah. And we are both, cross generational in our likes and interests and personalities. So
we are.
Not to sound like we're the experts on
not at all.
Political,
but we also know that.
But we have real life.
This country has lost
something.
Its heart or soul.
Yeah.
In some ways.
Yep.
And this is our commentary on that.
Absolutely.
This scene was a very ambitious scene to film at my house, where I was.
We staged Parry's 90th birthday.
I'm a 90-year-old, and Marcia is also a 90-year-old with me, and Lily's in her 60s, and then Brett, Meg, and Gwen. Now we enter Gwen finally in the conversation.
Sure, yeah. Gwen's in middle school. Meg and I help take care of her. She spends most weekends with us. She's part of our family, and we're kind of like parental type figures for her. She's helped out along the way as well, and in all of our projects.
Yeah,
this is very much a family affair.
It is, and she's featured with Lily in the next song, "Dull Boy." They're the backing track of.
They do.
We'll talk more about that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So let me give you another station identification. Let's move on.
This is Dan Hurst, the voice of WVYL Vinyl Radio. Time for more of the best music on the planet, handpicked by real humans, just for you.
WVYL.
That's right. So, you ready to move on to the last one?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, so we're on song 5 of Happy 90th Birthday by Here KeKe. The song is called We Meet Again, Part 3.
So a little background on that real quick. So like we said, we started with 13 songs that we made, and that album that will come out in the future has We Meet Again Part 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And then we made this album next, which has We Meet Again Part 3.
Well, it's kind of Ween-like because they would do that a lot with songs. Like
Sure.
you would see a part 3 or something. They're like, where's part 1 and 2?
The Stallion.
Yeah, the Stallion.
Absolutely.
So it's a little bit of homage to Ween and their...
And not all of the Stallions are on proper studio records.
No, they're all over the place.
Absolutely. Actually, the only place you can find all 5 parts of the Stallion played back to back is on like a live...
On the radio show.
On the radio show,
that's right.
Go. Yeah.
So this is also, it's WMA3 Doll Boy, and the inspiration for this is The Shining. So Stanley Kubrick's The Shining. So y'all ready to hear it?
Yeah, let's just jump into it.
Let's jump into it.
We can talk about
All
it
right.
after.
So here it is. We Meet Again Part 3, Doll Boy by Here KeKe.
The grand finale.
The grand finale.
We meet again, and we shall
Doll Boy.
Doll Boy.
Yeah. This was a lot of fun to record here at your house with all the girls together, and I'm the conductor.
Yeah.
With them.
Got a great scream from Lily in there.
Got a great scream from Lily.
Some great giggles from Gwen at the end.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad that you added the giggles and stuff in there afterwards.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds fantastic.
Couldn't cut it.
And then making this music video was super unique and fun, too.
Absolutely.
We had Lily, once again. This was the scene that we segued from the old man scene, and the Lily being a kid, again, on campus as a student.
That scene kind of ends with Lily, older Lily, in makeup, kind of staring off into the,
pondering.
Into the ether, and it kind of goes into like a dreamlike sequence of her in college.
Yeah.
And then we shoot this around Marshall University.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, and the big reveal is a lot of fun when the song starts really, when the snare kicks and finally gets into it. It's a kind of a shocking scene and funny scene.
Sure. One
of the funnier scenes in the movie. This was a lot of fun to do. This was in the fishery department in the bottom of Morrow Library in Marshall.
Stacks.
Well, the stacks are, stacks are.
It's not the stacks,
but it's
section.
Yeah, it's not the stacks,
but
section,
it's the building.
But it's the building.
Yeah.
And we had complete autonomy in filming this. Like, we didn't see one person the entire time. We shot it guerrilla style.
We were down there for like 3 or 4 hours.
But you know what? We're alumnus.
Sure.
And, it's okay. I think after it's all, I doubt they're going to be. I think they're going to like the exposure, if anything.
I don't think anybody's going to see it.
Yeah, I don't. All 4 people might see it. Yeah, that is Happy 90th Birthday by Here KeKe, all 5 songs. Any footnotes that you'd like to say about the album or the movie?
Yeah, just I can't really stress enough the importance of cinema in all of this and our cinematic influences. So I woke up a couple years ago and just decided, I want to make a film, and have been working really hard to teach myself how to do that. Point. Yeah. I initially was just like, I'm going to make a 90-minute feature. And then it was like, oh shit, I don't know how to do that.
There's a lot more to it.
So I watched 1,000 films, and I've made dozens of music videos and dumb short films that I don't ever want anybody to see.
Well, it's inspired me in turn.
And then Happy 90th Birthday came along, and just the the nods to each of the filmmakers throughout, and how it turned into more of a feature-length type film. Yeah. But
there's just not a lot of people have done this, I think. And it's just a very special project, and it's going to springboard us into even bigger cinematic experiences down the road. You want to talk more about your upcoming project?
So yeah, the next thing we really want to work on is a feature-length film. I feel like 2 years later we're actually geared up and have the know-how and wherewithal to knock out a real film. And I'm going to write and direct a film called Low Life, tentatively titled Low Life, featuring and starring Parry Casto as Pete the Lowlife.
Yeah, we're already in pre-production. You've written the first act, and you have everything kind of already written out. But it's a pretty exciting project.
No budget necessary, and really, what I want to do more than anything is just make a very human film. It's just a meditation on grief, and it's an existential road film.
A road film.
A guy just loses everything. We don't necessarily even tell you what he's lost, but clearly he's lost everything.
Inspired by Into the Wild a little bit.
Into the Wild.
Paris, Texas.
Agnes Varda's Vagabond. A variety of
different
road films like that, and smaller, lower budget, focusing on human emotion and just people in existential crises, which I feel like we all are here and there. And I feel like one of the most common emotions that people don't talk about is just everybody has multiple times throughout the week. Everybody has so many problems in their lives, and we're so busy, and we have so much to do. And everybody just has that innate desire to drop everything and walk away. And we're going to put Pete in the place where he has lost everything. So what the hell is he doing now? and what we got to remind him of the beauty in the world,
sure,
and find his inner child and that childlike sense of wonder, and
I think it's going to be a fantastic film.
Absolutely. We had a lot of fun doing it.
Yeah. What about the film festival experience and us like chopping this off to other, being in Film Freeway, and also maybe talk about the Charleston thing that we got, upcoming.
Yeah, we're working on maybe doing a little film fest in Charleston this summer.
Featuring Happy 90th Birthday.
Featuring some
other great filmmakers around here.
Local filmmakers. Marshall's Film School is really starting to take off, and they've got a lot of talent. There's a couple people, Harrison McGinnis, Issa McMullen, I've already been talking to, that have award-winning films they've been in and made award-winning films themselves. They're very interested, and we really just want to showcase these lower-budget filmmakers who have a lot of passion for film and just don't have many screens to play on or many eyes to see it. We just want to get these
hopefully
films
spring
out there.
or summer we may get to do that.
Absolutely, yeah.
Let me do one more sweeper, and then we'll just kind of close up shop on this hour.
Turn it up.
All systems go.
WVYL Vinyl Radio is fueling radio's future, one record at a time.
All right, so we got a couple more minutes left. We're going to kind of wrap up things with this hour. We just want to say thank you for listening with us. Of course, the name of our band is KeKe. The name of the album is Happy 90th Birthday, and the film is also named Happy 90th Birthday. The album we hope to release is May 17th, 2026. And you want to talk about that real quick?
Yeah, we're gonna try to do, I don't know, maybe make some cassettes.
Yeah, maybe make some cassettes.
Maybe some CDs or something.
Also, this May 17th is got special meaning to us as well, and you'll just have to see later on down the road what it means.
Well, we can just say that there's a track off that first album we made is called May 17, 2072.
Yeah. So when we release the first album, it will include May 17th, 2072.
Well, when we release the second album.
That's so there's going to be more projects. There'll be more albums by KeKe. This is just the debut album. We're just excited to kind of present it in such a unique format, and who knows what the second album will behold. We haven't really dug into the visual presentation of it yet, so stay tuned for that.
Absolutely.
So I guess this would just be say thank you very much from the bottom of our hearts. My name is Parry Casto.
I'm Brett Deffinger.
And together we are here KeKe. We want to thank Marshall University and Rob Quick for allowing us to do this Vinylthon WVYL broadcast. And we want to say have a great day, everybody. And we got just real quick, if we can play Spooksy just real quick. Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
This is the bookend. And we're only going to go 20 seconds of this, but thank you very much. This is our music for the film Happy 90th Birthday.